All right. KJ just got bit by a classmate at school. Okay. I'm a little heated. I'm a little fired up today. All right. For TLC talk, how many times did your child get bit by a classmate of theirs when they were in preschool? One too many. Yeah, I know. I'm flipping out for no reason. He's fine. One of his classmates bit him. He went to take the child's toy from him, which, fair enough, right? And anyway, the little boy bit him back. KJ didn't bite him. The little boy bit him because KJ took his toy. Anyway, they sent a photo. The damage was minimal on his little arm, and he refused an ice pack. Okay, so there you go, 2.5-year-old. But always the first time you get that notice. And actually, I'm actually shocked it wasn't the other way around. Because KJ bit me the other night when I was giving him a bath. I was like, oh, no, you don't. One more time, you're getting bit back. Anyway, welcome to TLC Talk, which really has nothing to do with parenting, to be quite honest. Or maybe it has a lot to do with parenting, right? I mean, I guess you could argue some of the people that end up on TLC shows, did they have good parenting? We don't know. Up for you to judge. Welcome to the podcast. Lot to cover. Christine Brown's wedding is going to be, we're going to get right to it. I'm going to give you every bit of scoop, every ounce of scoop that I know on Christine Woolley. Excuse me. Oh, somebody came for me too on my TikTok this week. They go, because I think I said that. I said Christine Brown or whatever. And people go, it's time to call her Christine Woolley. She is not Christine Brown. I'm like, I know, bitch, but we just had 18 seasons of her as Christine Brown. Give me a beat. I'll get caught up, okay? I'm doing a lot of shit here, including my son who got bit by somebody at school. So back off, bitch. Yeah. Christine Woolley. Christine and David Woolley got married. We have a ton to cover. The security that apparently was rolled out there at the Moab, Utah wedding. They had a whole bunch to say about that. Mary Brown wasn't there. Is it because her brother passed or another reason? I'll get into all that. We have a hot 90-day crossover romance that could be happening. And then a lot more coming out about Nikki Exotica from season 10 of 90 Day Fiancé. She is the trans 90-day member. Exactly how much has she spent on plastic surgery? New photos coming out before her transition. Lots going on. All right, to get to. So let's get right into it because I know why you guys are here. Everybody wants to know about Christine Woolley's wedding. So we do have some confirmation on the children that were there. And this is quite shocking. If you hear otherwise, hit me on the DMs at the Sarah Fraser Show on TikTok. Instagram, the Sarah Fraser Show at gmail.com. But the big word on the street is that Gwen, who of course is one of Christine Woolley's daughters, was not in attendance for the wedding. This is major. How do we know this? Well, pictures have surfaced. They're everywhere. Most of them originate in Reddit, where Christine is with her girls. McKelty's there. But there is no Gwen. She's not in the family photo with Truly and David and Peyton and all the kids. And there's a lot of wild rumors speculating as to why Gwen, and of course, Gwen just got married this summer. Cody and Robin were there. They apparently showed up 2 hours late, but they did attend her wedding to her wife. Now, there are rumors that there's been a falling out between Christine and Gwen since this summer, essentially evolving around the wedding to some degree. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means a lot of people feel like this is too soon for Christine Woolley. I don't think she gives a rip about any of our opinions or David. David's widowed. He has 7 children. I mean, they love to get busy out there in Utah. Those states, I know it's the church. I guess it's the Church of Latter-day Saints or whatever, but they get busy. All right. So he's got like 1 million kids. She's got 1 million kids. She is 6. So there's a rumor online that Gwen is upset about whether it was wedding details or people that were coming to the wedding or not coming to the wedding. And that started the falling out. I don't know if that's true. Gwen has like an off the charts, thriving paid subscription YouTube show. I'm sure she's going to drop more about it. Coming up here in the next week or so, and hit me because I want to hear it. And I refuse to pay for content, most content. So I would love to know if she has more insight. The other thing that people are saying is that Gwen does not get along with her brother Peyton. That Peyton, and wait a second. Yeah, Peyton is Christine's. Oh, I get so confused with all these kids. I swear to God, I'm gonna like someone please make me a flow chart and email it to me, like of everyone, like a family tree, the whole thing. But they have differing political reviews reportedly. Peyton is, I think, more conservative, I guess you could say. Gwen is much more liberal. So apparently they've also come to blows and they don't speak. And there is also talk that Peyton apparently said something or did something that was just so offensive to Gwen that she cannot be in the same room with him. A lot of people are debating this because if it was so bad, would other family members associate with Peyton? A lot of people feel like, no, it probably is just Gwen. They have different beliefs. But it is kind of sad if Gwen wasn't there because it appears to be, now, it doesn't look like any of Robin and Cody's children. They're biological children together. Robin's from a previous relationship. None of Rob and Cody's kids, Rob Dog and Cody's kids, seem to be there at all. What people are thrilled about is Leon and Audrey. So Leon, Mary's child, they were there. Audrey was there, and people are very thrilled to see that. Leon looked very happy. So did Audrey. They were in the pictures. Savannah was there, of course, who is one of Janelle's children. Everybody was really, really happy. So that looks like who is in attendance for the children. Y'all already know Mary, Robin, Cody, not invited. I had the question, I posed this on my TikTok. Mary's brother, Adam, recently died of cancer. How do you know Adam? Adam used to be married to Janelle back in the day before Cody, before Sister Wives all started. They were only married for a brief period of time. They never had any children together. Mary's actually lost 3 siblings. She had another brother who died, a sister who passed. And Mary this weekend, because of course, this was like huge fodder all weekend since Christine Woolley got married just this past Saturday. A lot of people said, they feel for Mary because her brother died just last week. That Mary's gone through a lot, her IVF journey, she could never have another child after Leon. And, now she's lost Adam was her 3rd sibling to pass away. Mary had her own cancer scare. She had the catfishing scandal in 2015. It just, so Mary getting a lot of empathy. And a lot of people actually were sad to see that Mary wasn't there. They were hoping that Christine really, kind of extended an olive branch. It's so hard, even though we think we know these people, we really don't see all the inner workings. And I said it on Monday's episode when I reviewed the Sister Wives episode 8. I think that the Brown family, after 18 seasons, I think they've negotiated a fair amount of control, which is what you see with the Kardashians. Like Kris and Kim produce the Kardashians now. They put out only what they want you to see. I'm sure the drama is fabricated. And I do think now after 18 seasons, I think they're making great money, all of them. But I think beyond that, they've also probably they've probably written in that they have a creative edit to some degree. Usually what happens, like if you can get beyond 5 years, 6 seasons, you begin to, lots of times people get a producer credit, they get other things on the show. Sometimes, not always. Housewives, not always. They don't. The Housewives notoriously don't. But you see that Janelle and Cody turn the cameras off when they want on their date. I mean, we only saw the first probably 30 minutes, their car ride of their date. We never got to the details. So, I say that to say you don't really know what Mary and Christine's relationship is, although I think we have a good idea, which is non-existent, honey. It's existent with Janelle's kids and Leon and Audrey, and that's about it. The big feedback was Christine's dress. A lot of people did not like the fit. It didn't fit great. It didn't. I'm sorry. Christine looks amazing. It was from Boda Bridal in Utah. Beautiful dress. It did not fit great. It needed another fitting. A lot of people wish that they had seen that other fitting or wish that she had done another fitting. And, she was on a mission to lose 20 something pounds for this wedding. I think she did. And the theory is out there online is that she lost too much weight and they didn't have time to alter a wedding dress, which takes an immense amount of time. And, you have to be a master seamstress. But it didn't fit great. It didn't, guys. People are saying David Woolley's a tit guy. Her tatas were out in the dress. I mean, she looked beautiful. She looks stunning. She's a person that looks like she's aging in reverse to some degree. And when you're happy with people, when you're happy with your partner, it takes ages off of your face. If you're miserable, you wear it. And I mean, Robin looks like she's been struggling. Robin does look like she's been struggling. But Christine she looked young. Security was extremely tight. Cops were hired. Security was hired. So nobody could get near the Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, Utah, where the wedding took place. Very heavy security. Of course, they got paid, I'm sure, a very nice 6-figure check from People Magazine, because People Magazine had the exclusive story, the details, and the exclusive photos, which are still coming out. Many of you can see them on my TikTok. Janelle was there. Janelle looked terrific. She was sort of in a prune, plum colored dress. The next day, she was on her Instagram saying it was the most magical weekend. She'd made herself a maple syrup latte because she had seen that, like, people in New England doing that. She was reading a book. I don't know. She had a long fucking thing. Long story short, she was there. She looked great. So there's the wedding recap details. People are loving it. Christine Brown. Oh my God, I meant to get you this detail. Christine Woolley's wedding planner is the same wedding planner as Stacy and Florian from 90 Day Fiance. That was like a huge thing. And also the wedding planner for some of the Vanderpump Rules people, including, I believe, Sheena, who had her wedding. I wanted to find out. Oh my God. I knew I wanted to say it because I went to his website. He's like very well known. But the wedding was stunning. 330 people attended that wedding. That's like a big ass wedding. Oh, and people still want to know how they met. They met online. And I know we're going to find out more, but I'm wondering if it was, I guess it wasn't through a matchmaker. She did a matchmaker, but sounds like she met him just like online. Anyway, the vows were amazing. And yeah, the wedding planner, people were saying he's done a lot of reality star individuals. So there you go. I'm rocking Dame's hat, dame.com. Enter the promo code TSFS. You want some hot sex toys? Who doesn't? Dame is known for their amazing line of pleasure toys that aren't just for you, but for your partner too. And their ratings are amazing. Okay, so dame.com, go there, enter the promo code TSFS at checkout, get 15% off your order. You can bundle your vibrators. They come in periwinkle color, in ice. They have hygiene products, including massage candles, lube, their hand and vibe cleaner, which is sold out. I was going to say, is it back in stock? It's like, it has 131 like 5-star reviews. Like, people love to clean their vibrators with Dame's Vibe Cleaner. They have body wipes to keep you fresh, lubes galore, their arousal serum, aloe lube. They even have gummies to get you in the mood. Everybody loves Dame. Read their 5-star reviews. They have thousands of them, and go to dame.com and use the promo code TSFS at checkout.